And the big night has arrived. Millions of viewers from around the world are tuning in for the UEFA Europa League final. My name is Derek Ray. My co-commentator to help describe all the action is the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere building to fever pitch, we're just minutes away from kickoff time here. It's Manchester United. Against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, Derek, this should be a top-class game between two excellent teams. Whoever gets control of that midfield area should win the game. But I think this is too close to call.
Bruno Fernandes. He's trying to create something. He cuts it back. And the textbook interception. And here's the lineup for Manchester United. David De Gea begins in goal. Rafael Varane plays with Victor Lindelof in central defence. Bruno Fernandes plays alongside Scott McTominay in midfield. And leading the line today is Cristiano Ronaldo. Danilo Pereira. Danilo Pereira. Here's Mbappe. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. And here is the initial 11 for Paris Saint-Germain. Gianluigi Donnarumma stands between the posts. Marquinhos plays alongside Presnel Kimpembe at the back. Neymar starts with Lionel Messi in the wide midfield positions. And the main striker today is Kylian Mbappe. Mbappe. Lionel Messi. Messi. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Jadon Sancho. Here's Ronaldo. Fred. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Fred. The end product just wasn't there. Neymar. Verratti now. And Neymar. Spot on with that tackle. Not to be advised giving the ball away there. In the right place to cut out the pass. Beautiful pass. Mbappe. Well, that's a splendid piece of challenging. Cristiano Ronaldo. Given away by Manchester United. Neymar. Idrissa Gueye. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? Oh no, it's gone horribly wrong in terms of the finish. Scott McTominay. Sancho now. Idrissa Gueye. Verratti now. Not getting anxious when they have the ball. Will he play it in? That is how to put in a challenge. He's been a bit unlucky to concede the corner. Well, what about that opportunity a few minutes ago? We can see it again now. Corner kick played in. Well, it has come to nothing. Messi. Well, they couldn't keep possession. Sancho. Here's Ronaldo. Lindelöf. Now, let's see what they can do here. It looks promising. Pulls it back. Can they forge ahead? And that is defending of the highest order.
Well, as you can hear, the fans think that should have been a penalty, but I'm not convinced.
Gay. Now Neymar. Messi. In possession to give them the lead, maybe. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Fred. And that would have been quite the early boost for them.
Well, it may be early in the game, Derek, but that chance has to be taken. It's a poor finish.
And continues his run. But ultimately up a cul-de-sac. Messi. PSG looking dangerous. Messi. And here's Danilo Pereira. Mbappe. Now Verratti. Gay. Might it be Mbappe? Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Fred. Playing with purpose and control. And a significant block following that cross. And behind it goes the concession of a corner here. Well worth, I think, at this stage, going back to the chance from earlier. And over it comes. Well, not on the target. Space was at a premium, though. Lovely first touch. That wasn't easy. Verratti. Now with Messi. Mbappe. And that's a corner. What about the opportunity from earlier? Let's have another look now, shall we? A delivery from Neymar. Still not clear. Gay. Here's Marquinhos. Mbappe into the middle. Well, thumped clear. And Neymar. Oh, a good diving save. Can someone get on the end of this? And taken cleanly by the goalkeeper. Fred. High quality defending. Scott McTominay. Cristiano Ronaldo. Still level here, but the pressure escalating. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. Lindelöf. Cristiano Ronaldo. Good looking sequence. Diogo Dalot. Could be troublesome. Good looking cross. And the keeper did magnificently.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that?
Fred. And return to Ronaldo. Can he put them in front? Well, it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper comes through.
Yes, Derek, we have to give credit to the keeper, but surely he should have scored there. That's a big, big chance.
They take it short. Well shown inside. Perfect tackle.
Well, it was a close call, but the fans are not happy with that decision.
Danilo Pereira. Messi. Neymar. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Scott McTominay. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. He's in control of the situation. Bruno Fernandes. And a goal for United! The opener in the final! And it could be hugely significant.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
What effect will that goal have on PSG? We're going to find out here. And winning it back. Kimpembe. Here's Marquinhos. Lionel Messi. Mbappe. Now Messi. Corner awarded to PSG. And now the delivery, attending to his defensive chores. And you've got to keep the ball a bit better than that. Fred. It's with McTominay. Bruno Fernandes. Fred. Bruno Fernandes. And he's outdone himself. Wonderful save there. Lionel Messi. Marquinhos. Verratti now. Verratti. Well, the attack looks promising. And return to Mbappe. Great opportunity. Oh, a goal it is! The equaliser in this final. What next in the drama?
Well, here's the replay, and you just have to admire the patience of the passing as they look for that defence-splitting ball. And from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. Lindelöf. Here is Fred. Decent position this for United to find themselves in. Fred. It's with McTominay. Jadon Sancho. Real authority in the challenge from Danilo Pereira. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Mbappe had a chance to whip it in here. Gay. And return to Verratti. And Neymar. Really sound goalkeeping.
Well, that had to be a goal, didn't it? What a stop that is.
The delivery from Neymar. Well, he didn't miss by all that much.
Well, he struck it quite nicely, but the keeper was always in control of the situation. He knew that was going wide. Well, this is a really good game of football. Both sides have played well going forward. There's been plenty of chances, goals and a lot of near misses. It's been great entertainment.
Cristiano Ronaldo. It's with McTominay in a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here, but really sticking to their task defensively. Marquinhos. Verratti. And now Gay. Messi. Well, just seemed to lose control at the vital moment, and so a goal kick forthcoming. Well, what about that opportunity a few minutes ago? We can see it again now. Lovely ball from Verratti. Cristiano Ronaldo. Could be a chance to break here. Fred. Here is Fred. Ronaldo. No, high quality defending. Now what can Paris Saint-Germain do from this position? Gay. Neymar. Can they forge ahead? Oh, a goal! They're in the lead here now.
Well, just watch this again. It's a really good goal, but it's no surprise, is it? They've been in complete control here.
And underway again here with PSG in front. Getting forward. Sancho. On to Ronaldo. No way through. Fred. And a chance to level it. Well, last gasp defending, but brilliant defending. Danilo Pereira. And half-time coming up with PSG.
Oh, they're in here, Derek.
Mbappe into the middle, and he got to it fairly easily. There to take it away. Messi. An effective challenge. And it took a touch on the way through, so a corner here. Playing it in. Well, it has come to nothing. Gay. Well, they've given him too much space. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. Neymar's there, others might join in. Mbappe. Verratti. Verratti! And a goal to increase the lead in this final. Will they be
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
So on with the action. 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. That's part of his game, holding the ball up and waiting for teammates to arrive on the scene. Chance to cross. Corner given to United. Who can they pick out? McTominay. Really sound defending. Well, able to survive that attacking push. Mbappe. Mbappe. Verratti now. Accurate pass upon accurate pass. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. A terrific defending to stop them progressing. Jadon Sancho. Alex Telles has it. Rafael Varane. Fred. Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking confident with the ball at his feet. Fred. And pulled back. And he clears the danger. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Oh no, it's gone horribly wrong in terms of the finish. Fred. Fred! And that would have been quite the early boost for them.
Well, it may be early in the game, Derek, but that chance has to be taken. It's a poor finish.
And over it comes. Well, not on the target. Space was at a premium, though. Well, thumped clear. And Neymar. And return to Ronaldo. Can he put them in front? Well, it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper comes through.
Yes, Derek, we have to give credit to the keeper.
Bruno. The quest for Europa League success, and the second half of this final is underway. Crossing possibilities. Gay. And return to Verratti. And now Gay. Now a good tackle. Fred. Bruno Fernandes. Scott McTominay. Sancho. Sancho. Cross fired over. A deft clearance. Well, strong play here. Marquinhos. Now with Messi. Mbappe. Excellent passing. And threaded through by Mbappe. Just unable to take advantage of that developing situation. And making use of his physical strength to hang on to it. Scott McTominay. Cristiano Ronaldo. Fred with it. More than decent this from United. And return to Ronaldo. Chance to reduce the arrears. And there is the goal! Wow, that changes the equation. And they have the momentum now.
Well, here's the goal again, and you have to say the patience of the passing is outstanding. They're just waiting for the right time to penetrate, but I think the defending is poor. How can the goalkeeper be left so exposed with two players running at him? Mind you, it's still a great team goal.
So the match continues, and United just one behind here. Marquinhos. Idrissa Gueye. Kimpembe. Idrissa Gueye. Neymar. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Verratti. Danilo Pereira. Keeping the ball moving. He's using his strength to good effect. And a PSG corner. Trying to pick out a teammate. It didn't happen for them. Good pressure. Can they make something of this? Shielding the ball superbly. Could be! And a goal! I'll tell you what, they're going to be very hard to catch now. Name on the trophy, maybe.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
And the current scoreline, 4-2. Bruno Fernandes. Cristiano Ronaldo. Fred. McTominay. On to Bruno Fernandes. Options in the middle. Really good challenge. Verratti. Using his physical strength to shield it. Now can they counter clinically? Neymar. Might really be able to trouble them here. Verratti. And back with Neymar. Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him.
Well, as the replay shows us, this is the way to beat tight marking. Just look how he turns with the ball. That's a fantastic goal, you have to say.
with Alex Telles. Rafael Varane. Scott McTominay. Fred. And teammates to play it to. Under pressure, doesn't seem to be bothering him.
Well, as the stats confirm, PSG have had the lion's share of possession and have used it really well today, particularly in the midfield areas. And I expect more of the same as the game goes on.
Gay. Here's Mbappe. That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. Great block. Has the strength to hang on to it. Cristiano Ronaldo. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Fred. Gives it a go. It's still alive. And relief as the keeper holds on. And it's teed up for Ronaldo. Beautifully weighted ball. And Neymar. He's holding the ball up here effectively, waiting for support to arrive. He might yet finish. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Well, let's take another look, and it's not good enough defensively. They're slow to react, don't get tight enough, and don't deal with the situation. And there's the outcome.
The ball rolling again in what has been an utterly one-sided match. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Rafael Varane. Lindelöf. Alex Telles has it. Sancho. Well, just couldn't keep the ball. Lindelöf. Fred. Fred. On to Bruno Fernandes. Neymar. Here's Mbappe. Idrissa Gay. Well, they're quite content to knock it around inside their own half. Gay. And back with Danilo Pereira. And using his strength to shield the ball. And dispossessed. Rafael Varane. Sancho. Bruno Fernandes has it. Fred. Will it happen for them? Now the attack fizzled out. Oh, they've lost it. Opportunity to deliver the cross. And out of play for a Paris Saint-Germain throw-in. Well, both teams have had substitutes warming up, and now both will rely on their respective benches. Neymar. Kimpembe. Strong play here. Danilo Pereira. Idrissa Gay. Verratti now. Oh, that's a pass of high quality. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Danilo Pereira. Di Maria. Danilo Pereira. Well, nothing productive, really. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Ronaldo. On to Bruno Fernandes. Ronaldo. It's there for him. Will he? Really important tackle. Mbappe. Idrissa Gueye. Neymar. Kylian Mbappe. Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him.
Well, here it is again, and it was never really in doubt, was it? He was always going to score from there.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. He's using his strength to good effect. Into the final 20 minutes. Matic. Fred. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes. Well, nothing comes of the attack when all is said and done. Danilo Pereira. And return to Mbappe. In position here to protect the ball. Danilo Pereira is protecting it effectively. This looks threatening. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that?
Substitution it is for PSG.
Con el 15, Danilo. Le sustituirá con el 18, Ronaldo.
Who's going to get on the end of it? Well, not cleared away completely. Will it be Ronaldo? A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, here it is again. And if you are going to clear the ball, you have to get height and distance on it to give your defence time to readjust. And they don't do that. It's a poor clearance, and suddenly the ball's in the back of the net.
Gol del PSG. Con el 11, Ronaldo.
There to take it away. Verratti. Neymar. Gay. Pulls it back. Oh, surely. A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, that was a fairly easy finish in the end, but he still had to take it. He won't mind how they come, though.
problems for the defenders. That's all they can conjure for now. It's with Alex Telles. Well, in the closing phase here, and PSG excelling, Stuart.
Well, what an excellent performance this has been. They've had complete control for most of the game. Their movement, clever passing and energy have been a joy to watch. It's been a really good win for them.
An important interception. Good physical play. Matic. Oh, he's given us away inexplicably. A really vital interception. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Mbappe. Ronaldo. Using his strength to shield the ball. Going about his defensive business with a minimum of fuss. Neymar. And continues his run. Mbappe. Well, not the touch on the ball he wanted. And a goal kick to come.
Y vamos con una sustitución en el cuadro del PSG. A descansar a la banda con el 7, Mbappé. Entrará en el terreno de juego con el 9, Icardi.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Sancho now. Ronaldo. And successfully cut out. Icardi. Verratti now. Wijnaldum. As clean as a whistle, that challenge. That's the kind of shielding play you expect from him. Cristiano Ronaldo. Fred. A very effective challenge put in. Well, the counter chance looks very real. A strong play here on the shielding front. Given away by Manchester United. Fred. Looking for Ronaldo at every turn. So a throw in here. Verratti. Idrissa Gueye. Jorginho Wijnaldum. Neymar. Verratti. Di Maria. Can he finish? It's an effective run from Di Maria. Mauro Icardi here. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Bruno Fernandes. Lindelöf now. Matic. Well, 5 minutes remaining, but you just feel this is over already. And players waiting in the centre. Is it going to be? Big chance it is. Tenacious tackling, excellent defending there. Strong play here. Verratti. Idrissa Gueye. Verratti now. Di Maria. Maria. Take it away. Cristiano Ronaldo. Doing well to keep possession. That's how to blunt the edge of the opposing attack. They've given it away. Sancho. And after the cross, a tremendous block. Idrissa Gueye. Di Maria now. Icardi. Options in the centre. And really effective shielding under pressure. Clearing their lines. And so it will be a corner now. And United will switch things around personnel-wise. And he's fired over the corner. Not fantastic defending. Let's see if it helps the opposition. And making use of his physical strength to hang on to it. Jadon Sancho. Ronaldo striding forward with confidence. But they took care of the situation defensively. Idrissa Gueye. Di Maria now. Jorginho Wijnaldum. Verratti now. Well, this is far from over. We're going to have 5 minutes of stoppage time. Icardi, determined defending. And they have possession again. Di Maria. And now Gueye. Neymar. Di Maria now. And teammates to play it to. Corner given to PSG. They take it short. Sancho. Neymar. Ronaldo Icardi here. Teammate available. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of that performance.
Well, let's look at this again. He's done superbly well to pick out a teammate here, and then it's a pretty tidy finish too. Hits it hard, he hits it low, and it just makes it difficult for the keeper. A really nice goal.
It's with Alex Telles. Matic on the ball. Sancho now. Running room galore for United. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. Jorginho Wijnaldum. Icardi. And there's the whistle. This UEFA Europa League final has been decided. And my goodness, they deserve it. Disappointment on one side, but sheer jubilation on the other.
Well, relief and joy, I would say. What a great achievement this is, and so well deserved, as you mentioned. They were excellent tonight. What a good performance that was. The party can certainly start now.
That's a party to last throughout the year, I should think. They're very happy to be celebrating good times in the Europa League. And now the trophy awaits them.
Well, these are always great moments for any player. This is the culmination of a great tournament they've had. They fully deserve this victory. Every player played his part tonight.
This is what they've wanted. Now it's in their possession. The winners of the UEFA Europa League.
Well, wonderful scenes. The players are making the most of this. It's been a great competition for them.
Yeah, I think they have every intention of making this last as long as possible. One more trophy left, why not? Yes. And now they get to enjoy the moment with the fans who've made the journey here for the final.
Well, they'll be loving this. They really have backed their team throughout this competition. They have a great bond with the players, don't they? That's lovely to see.
Yes, it is all about a shared experience. These celebrations will run long into the night.
Well, they need to take all this in, don't they? These are moments to savour. It's been a great night for everybody involved.
You are looking at the UEFA Europa League winners. Shielding the ball superbly. Could be! And a goal! I'll tell you what, they're going to be very hard. And this is it. The majority of fans are inside the stadium now, and the tension is palpable here ahead of the UEFA Europa League final. My name is Derek Ray, and with me in the commentary position is, of course, Stuart Robson. And we're just moments away from kickoff. It is Manchester United against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, Derek, this should be a top-class game between two excellent teams. Whoever gets control of that midfield area should win the game, but I think this is too close to call.
Here's the lineup for Manchester United. David De Gea starts in goal. Rafael Varane plays with Victor Lindelof in central defence. Bruno Fernandes plays alongside Scott McTominay in midfield. And the starting role in attack is handed to Cristiano Ronaldo. Introducing the Paris Saint-Germain starters. Gianluigi Donnarumma begins in goal. Marquinhos plays alongside Presnel Kimpembe at the back. Neymar starts with Lionel Messi in the wide midfield positions. And the main threat in attack today should be Kylian Mbappe. Well, the tackle vivacious from Varane. Sancho. Well, that's how to break the spirit of the attacker. Manchester United throw in here. Well, possibilities inside the box. And United couldn't keep possession. Idrissa Gueye. And Neymar. Sancho now. Bruno Fernandes. Cristiano Ronaldo. Jadon Sancho. Fred. And a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. He's in control of the situation. Verratti. Messi. Here's Mbappe. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Gay. Is this the moment? And first-class defending cleared off the line. Ideal for the goalkeeper, for any keeper. Fred. Here's Ronaldo. Oh, he's given it away. Cristiano Ronaldo. Fred. And a very good challenge. Idrissa Gueye.
Well, as you can hear, the fans think that should have been a penalty, but I'm not convinced.
And Messi carries it forward. What's he going to do from this position? Fred. Well read to ease the pressure. Well, that's a well-timed pass. And a throw-in forthcoming. And teammates to play it to. Verratti. And back with Gay. Neymar. An attack full of promise. Now Verratti. Delivered into the box. Alex Telles has it. Rafael Varane. Here's Ronaldo. Good tackle, taken away. Dangerous looking through ball. Fred. Bruno Fernandes has it. Scott McTominay. Ronaldo. Well, nothing comes of the attack when all is said and done. Neymar. Here's Mbappe. Well, a good tackle. Opportunity to deliver the cross. It might be the moment to get them ahead. Oh, right in the nick of time. Fred. Diogo Dalot. Fred with it. Scott McTominay. Considerable momentum, courtesy of Ronaldo. But what can he produce from here? Well, he dealt with that ball played in rather well. He did look on for them, but not to be. Has the strength to hang on to it. Cristiano Ronaldo. It needs an accurate cross. Ronaldo. Well, the attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out. Verratti. Mbappe. Well, that's one for them to pursue. Danilo Pereira. Here's Mbappe. Neymar crosses it in. They've given it away. Diogo Dalot. Fred with it. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo. Fred. Still on level terms, moving the ball nicely. Verratti. And now Gay. And following the clearance, it will be a corner. Now the delivery, not the best clearance. Messi. And the flag does go up, must have been tight. Lindelöf. Fred. Here's Ronaldo. Well, that's how to beat your opponent. And a chance to whip it in here. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Space afforded PSG. Neymar. Well, timed his challenge magnificently. And the referee has given it. It will be a penalty. Can they forge ahead? Well, some might say he's been fortunate to avoid being shown the card.
Well, I like that from the referee. Just because it's a penalty doesn't mean it's a yellow card. I think he's got it right.
Can he make it 1-0? And in it goes, as coolly as you like. Never in any doubt from the spot.
Well, here it is again, and it can be a risky penalty. He hits it straight down the middle, the goalkeeper goes one way, the ball goes through the middle. Excellent finish.
Action underway once more. Let's see if United have the wherewithal to square the game. Going about his defensive business with a minimum of fuss. Verratti. Mbappe. Danilo Pereira. Superbly read and executed. Cristiano Ronaldo. Options in the centre. And pulled back. Fred. And pushed onto the woodwork. And the keeper hangs on at the second attempt.
Well, he's done really well, hasn't he? Great stop, and then the reaction.
Neymar. Mbappe. And a strong tackle. Fred. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. And return to Ronaldo. Fred! Well, it was such a fluent attack, but they couldn't apply that finishing touch.
Well, not the finish he was looking for, but there's another example of their ability on the counter-attack.
Danilo Pereira. It's with Danilo Pereira. Attacking possibilities for PSG. Mbappe. Now with Messi. Mbappe. Now Neymar. Neymar! And a goal to increase the lead in this final. Will they be stopped now?
Well, as you can see here, the build-up is patient, it's precise and penetrative, which opens up the opposition. But I think the keeper's made a mistake here. While it's a decent finish, it shouldn't go in at that near post.
Oh, a second goal for them here.
Con el 10, Neymar.
Fred. Here's Ronaldo. Always voracious, Verratti to win it back. Neymar. Well, that is how to run at defenders. And a goal kick will be next. Scott McTominay. Spot on with that tackle. Danilo Pereira. There to take it away. Fred. Fred. McTominay. An alert piece of defending. Breaking at pace. Well, lovely work to get past his man. Part of the final analysis, it was good defending. PSG looking dangerous. Mbappe. Credit to them for winning back possession. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes. Well, they keep the ball moving. Fred. Ronaldo wasteful in possession, not really like him. Could be a chance to break here. How about the cross? Danilo Pereira cuts it back. Surely! Mbappe! What a save! Bruno Fernandes. Considerable momentum, courtesy of Ronaldo. But what can he produce from here? Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes. Teammate and support. Ronaldo. And here's Fred. And won by Verratti. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? And Neymar. Messi. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. And a throw-in forthcoming. Verratti. Promising attack, this. Well, the pass by Mbappe. He'll be disappointed. Fred. They couldn't maintain possession. Mbappe. Messi. Well, a good tackle. Danilo Pereira. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes. Just cutting off the supply. Now can they make something happen? A chance to eat into their lead. And it's in! This game very much back on as a contest.
Well, here's the replay, and you can see why he's upset. He got something on it, but not enough to keep it out. That's frustrating for a keeper.
Well, 2-1 it is here.
Con el 18, Bruno Fernandes.
Danilo Pereira. And snuffing out the danger. Jadon Sancho. The cross is on. A real defensive commitment there. Verratti. Here's Mbappe. Neymar. Mbappe. Messi. Danilo Pereira. And a goal! I'll tell you what, they're going to be very hard to catch now. Name on the trophy, maybe.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
It's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. Going well. It's a corner. And now the delivery. And cleared away. Neymar. Fine sequence of passes. Verratti. Neymar. Now PSG moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Fred. Diogo Dalot on the ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes has it. Crossing possibilities. Fred. On to Sancho. Pulls it back. Oh yes! It's gone in!
Well, let's look at this again. He's done superbly well to pick out a teammate here, and the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
On with the game then. 3-2. What will happen next? The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Fred. Here's Ronaldo. Fred. And return to Ronaldo. Here is Fred. Bruno Fernandes. No possibilities in the centre. As clean as a whistle, that challenge. Idrissa Gueye. Neymar. Danilo Pereira. Mbappe. Neymar. Plays it back. And here he is, Lionel Messi. There it is. 2 to the good now. And that gives them a buffer.
Well, let's look at this again. The 1- and 2-touch passing is absolutely outstanding to play around the pressure. And from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
Gol del PSG.
That is that for the first half here. Can he make it 1-0? And in it goes, as coolly as you like. Never in any doubt from the spot. And return to Ronaldo. Well, it was such a fluent attack, but they couldn't apply that finishing touch.
Well, not the finish he was looking for, but there's another example.
Now Neymar. Neymar! And a goal to increase the lead in this final. Will they be stopped now? And it's in! This game very much back on as a contest. Mbappe. Messi. Danilo Pereira. On to Sancho. Pulls it back. Oh yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment. Plays it back. And here he is, Lionel Messi. There it is, 2 to the good now, and that gives them a buffer. The quest for Europa League success. And the second half of this final is underway. Strong play as he keeps the ball in anticipation of support arriving. Gay. Can he make it count? And a goal! Wonderful stuff as they accelerate away from the opposition.
Well, just look at this again. He moves the ball quickly, he gets beyond his marker and he keeps his composure. It's an excellent finish.
So back with the action, and PSG handing out a very harsh lesson here. Good physical play. Possession ceded by United. Neymar. Neymar doing the shielding. Waiting now for support. Bruno Fernandes. Here's Ronaldo. Really effective shielding under pressure. And the cross is very much on. Ronaldo. And return to Sancho. Well, that's how to break the spirit of the attacker. Messi. Well, far from the ideal pass. Lindelöf. This is Varane. Lindelöf now. Well, the pass not finding its target. Danilo Pereira. On Paris Saint-Germain, sloppy in possession. Fred. Bruno Fernandes. Very quick thinking there. Messi. Mbappe. Now, what can Lionel Messi do from here? What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. Well, we're highlighting Lionel Messi for a reason. He's asking plenty of questions of the defenders out there, Stuart.
Well, he's looked sharp, hasn't he? Yes, he scored a good goal, but his general play has been excellent. I've enjoyed watching him today.
Idrissa Gay. But he could run onto it here. Gay. Using his strength to shield the ball. Really important piece of last-ditch defending. Not to be advised giving the ball away in that position. Verratti. Now Neymar. He's using his strength to good effect. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. They need to get bodies back. Cristiano Ronaldo. Couldn't hang on to it. Mbappe. Neymar. Tackling and winning the ball to boot. Bruno Fernandes. Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Fred. Can he take the chance? He knew he had to make the tackle and did. Mbappe. And breaking at pace with menace. Can they take advantage? And Neymar is in here. Chance maybe. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. And unable to keep the ball. Strong play here. Fred. On and on he goes. Options in the centre. Marquinhos. Neymar. Oh, he's given it away. Bruno Fernandes. And a good-looking ball. Fred. Doughty defending to win the ball back. Hakimi. Mbappe. This is looking threatening. Messi. And return to Mbappe. Cuts it back. And the last touch off the defender, so a corner coming up.
Ya se marcha el jugador.
Substitution it is for PSG.
Sale de la cancha con el 39, McTominay. Entrará en la cancha con el 31, Matic. Y vamos con una sustitución en el cuadro del PSG.
Delivering it. Can he put it away?
En el 30, Leo Messi.
And Neymar.
Con el 11,
Good strength to keep the ball. Plays it back. Surely. And the challenge, crisp and clean. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. And take it away. Mbappe. Oh, what a perfect ball now. How about this? Super play by Neymar, waiting for the support to arrive on the scene. Lindelöf. Cristiano Ronaldo. They might be able to get in now. Sancho. It's a corner. Let's see about the delivery. And he clears the danger. Bruno Fernandes. On to Ronaldo. Fred. And the keeper flings himself at the ball. PSG are going to switch things around on the personnel front.
Con el 15, Danilo. Entrará en el terreno de juego con el 18, Ronaldo.
And over comes the corner. Found wanting a bit with that delivery. Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. Marquinhos. Verratti now. Using his physical strength to shield it. Happy just to retain the ball in their own half and draw out the opposition. And holding the ball up in a decent position. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Well, couldn't find a teammate, unfortunately. And the throw-in to come. Here's a change for Manchester United. And he read it well, intercepting it. A room to roam on the wing. Crossing opportunity. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Ronaldo. And now Rashford. Bruno Fernandes. Perfectly fair tackle, and it will be a corner. Played over. He's gone and found the net! Brilliant piece of finishing! Magnificent goal!
Well, here's the replay. It's certainly a well-delivered ball into the area, and then what a strike. That's hit with such ferocity. Certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal.
Substitution it is for PSG. Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3.
Con el 18, Bruno Fernandes.
Marquinhos.
Y vamos con
Ronaldo now.
en el 4 del PSG. Sale el
Idrissa Gueye. Almost weighing up the opposition with a string of neat passes.
entrará en su lugar con el 9 Icardi.
Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a fine United move in the making. And return to Ronaldo. Tremendous block. Opportunity for them to get back into the game. And not cleared away properly. Sancho. On to Ronaldo. Can he get one back? Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Idrissa Gueye. Retaining possession proving difficult. A chance to whip it in. Very quick thinking there. Into the final 20 minutes. And he might be through here. Oh, can you believe what we've just seen? I think we're going to be viewing that goal time and time again.
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick, and the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Getting through fantastic work here just to keep possession. And that's gone out of play for what will be a goal kick. Bruno Fernandes. Sancho. Ronaldo. Teammate available. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Icardi. Oh, in with a chance. Surely. And up for grabs off the keeper. Verratti. The high press was on, and the chance is on. And unfortunately for him, he had worked his way into an offside position.
And I think everybody in the ground could see that was always going to be offside.
Ya se marcha el jugador sustituido.
Here's a change for Manchester United.
Sale del terreno de juego con el 2, Lindelof. Entrará en el terreno de juego con el 5, Manuel.
Bruno Fernandes. Marcus Rashford. Alex Telles. Will it happen for them? He's in control of the situation. Alex Telles. In position here to protect the ball. Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him.
Well, let's have another look at this, because he does really well to pick the right pass here, and then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
Neither side shy about shooting in this match.
Con el 18, Bruno Fernandes.
And space available inside. Alex Telles. And giving the ball away. Breaking at pace. He's in behind. Making use of his physical strength to hang on to it. The net is staring him in the face. And a goal! What a magnificent display. It's such a one-sided contest here.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, but in the end, it's far too easy to break the 2v1 against the keeper. What were the defenders trying to do? Nice finish, but poor defensively.
Physically strong and secure on the ball. Matic. Rafael Varane. Nemanja Matic has it. Fred. And a tidy ball. Shielded by Rashford, waiting as he is for others to emerge. Using his strength to shield the ball. And intercepting it. Neymar. Well, it must be mighty annoying when you can't get near the ball. Ronaldo. Given away by Manchester United. He's very adept at protecting the ball. How can he take them on and beat them? Fred. And now Rashford. Rashford! And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, he puts it away really well, as you can see. But you'd expect him to score from that range. But they all count.
And winning it back. Well, no stopping him. But ultimately up a cul-de-sac. Throw in here for PSG. Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. Verratti. He's in control of the situation. Di Maria. Verratti now. Excellent passing. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Jadon Sancho. Fine work from Paris Saint-Germain to win the ball back. He's protecting it effectively. Really good interception. Di Maria with that piece of hold-up play, waiting for attacking help. Ronaldo. Di Maria. Maximum commitment, and he's given away the corner. The delivery from Neymar. Well, not on the target. The keeper seemed to have it covered.
Well, he did seem to have it covered, but it's not a bad effort, though. He really did strike it well.
PSG doing well to win it back. Di Maria. I think Varane was one step ahead of everybody following the cross. And over comes the corner. Able to deal with the threat. Jadon Sancho. Might be able to get in behind the defence. And a promising looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end. Alex Telles. And return to Ronaldo. Can he get one back? Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out the danger. And the counter-attack is on, options available. Oh, big chance. And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, here we can see it again. It's a lovely ball in behind, perfectly timed, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
By Rashford, waiting as he is for others to emerge. Will he play it in? Fred. A really effective shielding under pressure. Ronaldo, making use of his physical strength to hang on to it. Could be a chance to break here. Sancho. Well, he's given us away. Marquinhos. Neymar. Verratti now. Idrissa Gueye. Marquinhos. Icardi. And delivered by Neymar here. What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing, drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal!
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really inviting ball played into the box, begging players to attack it, and then just look at the finish. That's a brilliant volley, good technique, and the perfect contact.
Fred with it. Bruno Fernandes has it. Space and time for the cross. Getting through fantastic work here just to keep possession. Well, United had the ball, but not anymore. And there's the whistle. This UEFA Europa League final has been decided. And my goodness, they deserve it. Disappointment on one side, but sheer jubilation on the other.
Well, relief and joy, I would say. What a great achievement this is, and so well deserved, as you mentioned. They were excellent tonight. What a good performance that was. The party can certainly start now.
Yes, a party to last throughout the year, I should think. They're very happy to be celebrating good times in the Europa League. And now the trophy awaits them.
Well, these are always great moments for any player. This is the culmination of a great tournament they've had. They fully deserve this victory. Every player played his part tonight.
This is what they've wanted. Now it's in their possession. The winners of the UEFA Europa League.
Well, wonderful scenes. The players are making the most of this. It's been a great competition for them.
Yeah, I think they have every intention of making this last as long as possible. One more trophy left, why not? Yes. And now they get to enjoy the moment with the fans who've made the journey here for the final.
Well, they'll be loving this. They really have backed their team throughout this competition. They have a great bond with the players, don't they? That's lovely to see.
Yes, it is all about a shared experience. These celebrations will run long into the night.
Well, they need to take all this in, don't they? These are moments to savour. It's been a great night for everybody involved.
You are looking at the UEFA Europa League winners. Played over.